I would pick today, a rainy day, to want to go out to the store, but I kind of have no choice. So as y'all can see, we're getting rain. We're getting the remnants of Hurricane Ida that just hit Louisiana. So yeah, but I need to go to the store, so I'm going to Target to pick up some honey pot products, some other stuff. And I usually don't like to go out in the rain because these people cannot drive, but it's dry. So I try to stay off the road when it's wet, but like I said, I kind of have no choice because, like I said, I'm going to pick up some honey pot products, so you kind of figure, you know, what time it is. I'm about to go do that and come my butt back home because I don't want to be on this road too long with these people. So I'm back from the store. It is raining out there. Yeah, so I'm gonna show y'all what I got. So I got some of these honey pot organic heavy flow daytime pads, and the honey pots herbal infused liners, some shaving cream, and toothpaste. I was gonna stop at Starbucks to try their new apple crisp macchiato, but I'm just gonna make coffee at home and save my little coins. And I'm still drinking on my community coffee. I think this is the last one I got though. This is the vanilla waffle cone, and I won't say that I like it. It's okay. I won't buy it again, but yeah, this is what I got. So this is what I'm gonna drink. I'm about to try a pesto fried egg from TikTok. Yeah, that's what I'm about to try. I haven't had it before. So from what I saw, you just take some pesto. This is the one I'm using. You put it in a pan, put your egg in, and fry it up, cook it up, whatever, and it's done. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's try this now, okay? I just did 2 spoons, I think these are like teaspoons worth of pesto. Spread it around some, let it warm up a little bit before I put my egg up in there. Then I'm using these pasture raised eggs that I always use. The pesto's starting to bubble a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my egg in. And for me personally, it can't just stop there. I need to put some type of seasoning on it. So what I'm gonna put on it is a little bit of paprika, just a little bit. Try to put a little bit anyway, just a little bit. A little pepper, and my favorites. Oh, it popped me in the eye. A little turmeric. Okay, just a little bit. Let me try to put it up on the whites of the eggs. So, boom. Do that. Okay, this is like popping everywhere. It popped me dead in my eye. So yeah, it was real disrespectful. We're gonna continue. Y'all see that just popping everywhere, all over the stove. So this is the egg. I did flip it back over, pop my yolk, and then flipped it again to try to get my yolk to cook because I don't want to run the yolk. And there you have it, folks. A pesto fried egg on toast for me. But it was super easy but dangerous because this pesto was popping all over the place and it popped me dead in my eye. My eye is still burning. So yeah, be careful. Cook it on low heat if you're gonna make it. So let's try it. So, is it good? Yeah, it's good. Would I eat it again? Yes, I would. I wanted to share something that Priscilla said that I felt. I had no plan to actually just sit down and listen or watch any type of service or word or anything like that, because my intention was to start cleaning my house, fold clothes, clean my house, all that stuff. I won't say something told me, God led me to go, you know, search for Priscilla. I didn't know what I was looking for, but when I stumbled upon this video called Your Spiritual Calling, that's the one that stuck out to me. So that's the one I started to listen to. Now, to throw it back, just yesterday, I think it was yesterday or Sunday, I was sitting in the living room with my kids watching a Lifetime movie, and in my mind, I didn't say it out loud, but in my mind, I was like, God, why do I'm always exhausted? Like, why am I always so tired? Like, in my bones and my spirit and my soul is just tired. Like, it keeps me from being as productive as I want to be. It keeps me from even cleaning my house the way I want to. I'm like, oh, okay, I need to do this, and this. But my body is just so tired. My mind is tired. I'm just exhausted. So this is the thought I had the other day. And then to sit down and listen to, you know, this service, and in it, she says specifically, the cure for your exhaustion is intimacy with Jesus. And when she said that, I knew, okay, Lord, this was for me. You sent me to look for this video in particular, even though I didn't know you were sending me to look for this video in particular to get my answer. Because I asked you, why do I feel so tired all the time? Why do I have no energy? Why am I so unmotivated? This is why. The cure to your exhaustion is intimacy with Jesus, y'all. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I've been going through a lot. Like, in my personal life, I've been going through a lot of things, and I fell off. I'm not even gonna lie, I fell off with praying as much as I need to, or reading my Bible as much as I need to, because, and that's the enemy's idea. That's his whole purpose, is to get us to feeling so down and so bad that we don't have the energy, the time, the focus to actually sit down and talk and pray and read our Bible. And he succeeded with me, I'm not even gonna lie. But this is my answer. The cure for your exhaustion is intimacy with Jesus. My intimacy fell off. Prayer, I fell off with that, because I'm trying to, like, the weight of everything that I'm going through is I'm trying to carry it in my own strength, on my own shoulders, and deal with it in my own way, and forgetting, even though I know this, like, I know to lay my burdens down, give them to God, let him handle it. I know this. I say this all the time. Me and my friend Celeste, we say this to each other all the time. Like, we just have to set it down. We have to give it to God. Stop picking it up. Give it to God and stop picking it up. But I continue to give it to God and pick it back up and try to carry it on my own shoulders instead of giving it to God and just leaving it at his feet, y'all. So that's kind of where I feel like the intimacy and all that fell off for me. But to hear, to ask God, like, why am I feeling like this? And for him to answer me on today through a video that I had no intention on sitting down to watch, it's just like, not even mind blowing to me, because I know God. I know, like, y'all, it just is doing something to me. Like, and then I talked with my mom, I think it was last week, and I told her that at times I feel like God doesn't hear me when I talk, or he doesn't hear my prayers, you know, about certain things. But this is also confirmation of that. Like, yes, he hears. I just have to, you know, stop allowing the enemy to put so many thoughts into my mind, so many emotions and feelings, and acting on those and letting those things drain me to the point where I'm not listening, I'm not hearing clearly, correctly. I have all these distractions like social media, and trying to figure out how I can pivot from being a natural hair influencer, because y'all know I'm tired of that. Like, I've been trying to figure it out all in my own mind instead of letting God do what God do. It's just, I feel like I had to share this with somebody, because I know for a fact that somebody else needs to hear this, needs to know this. And I'm gonna link the video that I just watched. I'm gonna link it in the description box, so if you want to watch it, please do. That's what I came on to say. God, literally, I asked you the other day, why am I so tired? Why am I so exhausted? And then today to get my answer. Like, so please go ahead and click down and watch that video. Even if you have to leave this video. Most people say, but watch mine first, then click. No, if you have to click out of this video to go watch that video, click out of this video and go watch that video. So it's 2:06 and I'm about to start making dinner for my children. I usually like to have their dinner done by the time they get home from school, but if it's not done by the time they get home from school, I definitely have it done before 5 p.m. because after that, then it's just like, okay, y'all gonna have cereal tonight. So what I'm making for them is some shrimp Alfredo, but with, I got linguine, so it's gonna be with some linguine. So real quick, I seasoned the shrimp with salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and some Jamaican jerk seasoning. And I'm waiting for the pan to heat up so I can fry these up. Okay, so I took the shrimp out of the pan, left all that good seasoning in there. Now I'm about to put some butter. I think that's like, I don't know, 2 tablespoons, I think it is. And let that melt, and then I'm gonna throw some garlic in the pan to flavor it up. And then just stir it up and try to scrape the brown stuff off the bottom, because baby, that's flavor, okay? So scrape as much as that as I can. And before the garlic burns, you don't want to let it burn, I pour in some heavy whipping cream. I don't measure, I just pour it to my heart's content, and yeah. So I ended up using this whole 16 ounce of heavy whipping cream, which is fine because we like a lot of sauce, okay? Yeah, so I used all of this, and now I'm just gonna let that come to a light boil. I might add a little more seasoning into it. Taste as you go, you know, season to taste. But also the noodles are boiling, okay? Cook your noodles while you're doing this because you want them done around the same time. So I did add some more paprika, garlic powder, and some red pepper flakes. I usually don't add red pepper flakes, but I decided to try it out this time just to see what it tastes like. My kids like spicy food, so it probably won't even, they probably won't even know what's in there. So yeah, like I said, let this come to a light boil. Don't let it boil over because it will boil over. And then I'm gonna lower the heat and just let it simmer until it starts to thicken up. And then I'm gonna add some basil in there and some fresh grated Parmesan cheese, and boom, you got your Alfredo sauce. But like I said, season to taste, and taste as you season. You want to fit it to taste your taste buds. Use a recipe as a guideline, and then season it, flavor it to your taste and your family's taste. That's what I do, because even if you follow a recipe exactly, it's not gonna taste exactly like the person who made it or who gave you the recipe. So yeah, just experiment, have fun with it, and yeah, that's it. So now I'm gonna add some of the shrimp, just a few, not all of them, because I still want some to go on top too. So I'm gonna add some just so that flavor can get in the sauce. And I let it cook for maybe 2 to 3 minutes, if even that long, before I put some of the linguine in, and then it'll be done. So what I do, I'm trying to do this quick so this battery don't die, is take some of the undrained pasta from the pot and put it into the sauce. That kind of helps the sauce to bind to the noodles better, instead of it just, you know, falling off of it. Pretty much it helps it to stick. So I do that. It also helps to thicken up the sauce, and I add a little bit at a time because I don't want to overdo it and make the pasta dry. This way I can kind of gauge if I made too much noodles or if I made just enough. But I definitely don't make the mistake of throwing it all in at one time, because like I said, it'll make the pasta dry. So boom, that's it. My camera did die, so I'm finishing this up on my phone, but all I did was continue to add the noodles until I felt like it was enough, which what I made was just the right amount. And then I sprinkled in grated some more cheese, added the shrimp on top along with some more basil, just for presentation purposes. And there you have a shrimp pasta. Super easy, super quick. Don't be intimidated. It is not hard. Make your own sauces from scratch. I promise you, it's super easy.